We're going to let everything go. All the anger. We're going to let all the anger go. Let's just start there. So we carry around anger. What do we do? What do we do with it? They say we have to feel it, right? Feel our feelings. They can be triggered. So you have a whole you have a whole nervous system that's basically set up on a bunch of fucking mostly skewed premises. And you just have to work that out and balance your mind out so that you understand that you understand. Just keep meditating. Fuck the piano. Right? Whatever it is, I'm just gonna feel it. Let's just let it be. Let it be. Let it be. The thing that makes you angry or scared. Yes, let's just say that that is the case. And that's the facts. That's the case. And therefore, what? You keep going. But you have to allow the information to percolate into your nervous system. What information is percolating into your nervous system that isn't actually real information, but that is based on triggers, or like abuse, trauma, probably a significant amount. It must be. It must be. It must be the case. David, I know you've been at it for like a few months, but fuck you, dude. Fuck you. 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 You are an asshole. You are, and you can go ahead and fucking make a video about it, Michael. But fuck you, David, because I was always nice to you, and I was thoughtful in my most of the things I said to you, and you sat there, and you're just a little fucking follower, and you can't help it. I hope that you realize now. I mean, whatever. Go ahead and follow them. I don't know where you're going. Nowhere fast. But fuck you for not seeing the difference. Go fuck yourself. You don't deserve, frankly, to associate with me. Frankly, that's the fucking truth. I mean, if you want something from somebody, you have to what? You have to sort of entice them. You have to sort of kiss their ass, I guess, right? I don't do that shit, so I get it. Don't kiss my ass. But don't fucking expect me to fucking like you or be nice to you, especially after what you've done, David. Like, come on. You're bordering on defendant. You're bordering, probably not. You're probably about like, maybe 3 or to 6 months shy. But like, I could, if I wanted, put it that way. And I'm not saying that I would, but I will weigh the evidence and go ahead. And you know what? Propagandize me as much as you want, Michael Thompson. If you win by propagandizing my message, more power to you. I really don't give a fuck. Go ahead. Go the fuck ahead. Tell everyone this about and that about me. It's all fucking whatever. I don't care. Okay. I will tell you, David, because I do respect you, to be quite honest. If I didn't respect you, I wouldn't even tell you. I believe you started coming into my chat maybe, it seems like about 5 months ago. Something between 5 and 6 months. Some seems maybe 4 months. I felt at first you were a neutral party to some degree. You may not have been. You may have been an Omni Eris fan prior to me, and may have found I think you may have even commented as such, is that you found out about me. How come if you're so famous, then you found out about me through Omnieris? I think you commented that. Is that correct? Is that correct? Just say yes or no. Did you comment that? I think you did, but you can tell me yes or no. Okay, so you didn't. So you did not find out about me through Omnieris. You just stumbled upon my feed, right? Is that what you're saying? I'm not gonna sue you. Look, David, I don't sue people. I don't. It's not frivolous. Nothing. Like I would never sue somebody frivolously. Okay, if you were there for 5 months, 4 months, 3 months, you probably don't even know what you were doing. But if you're the head of it or you're financing it, then you have no choice but to sort of take accountability for it. Okay, so through CW. Okay. In any case, you at one point I felt that we were not friends, but there was a communication, and then I saw you dive into Omnieris, Michael Thompson. And ever since then, you've been fucking basically antagonizing me every time you come into the chat, which is why you are susceptible to being sued. Because I've announced with you present that I don't want to be insulted constantly. But here's where you're lucky. Here's where Michael's lucky too. Is that nobody likes me. Nobody. Okay? It's a big secret. Yeah. You know me, Michael, and CW. Okay. Yeah. I mean, come on, dude. Whatever. I don't know. I'm sorry. If you don't see the difference, Michael Thompson is a pathological liar, a sociopath. He's a total sociopath. He's a classic narcissist, malignant narcissist. He will be so fucked in court, David, you'll see that no preponderance of the evidence that I'm an asshole will suffice. None. Because even an asshole has civil rights. Michael Thompson violated those civil rights for years, wantonly, knowingly, and willfully. And Mr. Holmes financially supported it and emotionally abetted it, and it happened. And it never stopped. And I begged, and it didn't stop. And I begged, and it didn't stop. And I apologized, and it didn't stop. Tried to play along, and it didn't stop. I said, please, it didn't stop. I fucking played along, it didn't stop. And then there was this time period where, I was silent because Michael Thompson said if I ever said his fucking name, he was going to have to put up a channel again to defend himself. Here's here's what will be my court response. Mr. Schultz defends himself by speaking, not by posting video edits of Mr. Thompson. And fair use doctrine weights percentage of a video or copyright used fairly heavily. And for his channel, it was about 95 to 100% my content that was maybe edited a little bit. And then some of it was even transformed in a editorializing manner, which is an even more severe degree of defamation. But look, nobody likes me. So maybe I'll get less because of that. But I'm not going to fucking change. Fuck you, America. If you don't fucking like me, go fuck yourself. That's my fucking answer. Go fuck yourself. If you don't like me, get the fuck out of my chat and go fuck yourself. Go put it on your fucking channel, Michael. Fuck you and fuck you Everybody that doesn't like me is a fucking, well, they're not all bad, but fuck them anyway. Because I do my best. And it might not be perfect, but I do my best. And fuck you, David. You know better. And I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid, David. You could fucking sit here and pretend all day. And I know you know better. I know you know exactly what you were observing. And I know exactly that you were participating 100,000%. And I do forgive you because it was not a long period of time that you were. But I know, you know what you were doing and what was happening. Why do I know that? Because it was happening and you were there and participating. So fuck you, David. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. You have work to do to earn favor back with me. Period. You can, though. I'm open to you fucking chatting me and saying I'm sorry or not saying I'm sorry and saying, look, Todd, you look like a fucking psycho, and that's what I thought. And but like, you know, you're not gonna come. I don't honestly. It's just sad. It's just sad. It's quite sad. But fuck you. You deserve to be fucking punished for what you've done, but you won't be probably because you probably didn't do it long enough. But fuck you, you know what you did, and I know you know what you did. So go fuck yourself. No, David, shut the fuck up. You're not gonna choose sides. Now you're not going to choose sides when there's a massive lawsuit that is going to be moved in a summary judgment against Reamsey and fucking Michael. It's going to be moved so fucking fast that their heads are going to spin, and you are liable. But I'm not. Like I told you, I only remember you from about 4 to 5 months. That's your saving grace. Had I remembered you any longer than that, fucking 7 months, 8 months, 9 months, you'd be in a much higher category. But I'm telling you the truth. I see you as actually innocent. To be honest, I do. I see you as innocent in terms of what I'm claiming. I don't find you to be a guilty party or defendant or liable for what happened at all. But you still went along with a bunch of assholes. I don't care what you say. If you don't want to pick sides, I want you to say it. Frankly, I want you to just say it. You know, like, yeah. And the fact that you find him funny is problematic to me, and a bit indicative of I don't know, something about you that's I don't know why. Why is he funny? I never found it funny. In fact, Michael likes to go about saying that the issue between us began when he didn't like me. I don't care. He's a loser. I've always known that. I never cared. When I saw him fucking stalking somebody and saying that he was going to post indefinite channels about them against their will, and they were provoked, and I could see that he was torturing them. Michael, that's why you're fucked, by the way, because I can prove to a court of law that you tortured people. You sick son of a fucking bitch. You too, Greg. Fuck you. Sick. It's pretty sick. You tortured people. I know you did. I saw it. Why do you think I called you a bully? Do you think I fucking wanted to call Michael goddamn Thompson a bully? A psychopathic son of a fuck? Honestly, quote me for the courts. Michael Thompson is a malignant narcissist in every sense of the word. Reamsey, aka Greg Holmes, who's a defendant, who will be upon filing of the new amended complaint, is a utter abettor and no supporter, and also he is half liable because he financed the whole fucking thing, and I know he did, and he insinuated that he did, and he never objected, and he paid for it. because Michael doesn't have a job otherwise, right? So, like, let's say I was fucking stalking you, David Bucky. Let's say I was fucking mounting a campaign to make your fucking life miserable. How would you like that? You'd be kind of pissed at me, wouldn't you? You'd be like, fuck you. I'm going to sue you. And Brett. No, you probably wouldn't, because most people don't realize that they can just sue people, which is something I was trying to tell people a couple years ago when I started getting gang stalked, which ultimately leads me to believe that potentially there are greater forces that support Michael Thompson, whether they do it consciously or they do it subconsciously or they do it blah, blah, blah. If YouTube knew about what Thompson was doing to Mr. Schultz, it's over for them. I'm going to sue them for $25 million plus. I will not even tolerate the idea that they abetted Mr. Thompson and ignored grossly. So their gross negligence is a lot bigger than any fucking citizen's gross negligence. We're talking about gross negligence at the highest levels of the economy, period. Not the highest levels of the economy of California or America, period. We're talking about YouTube. The number one. It's basically the biggest thing. It's the biggest streaming service, probably. And I have a preponderance of evidence right now. I would say that it stacks up about 49 to 51%. That leads me to believe that there's very likely a conspiracy at YouTube to allow Mr. Thompson to operate the way he was, because I reported it. That's all it. That's it. That's the only reason why I believe that, because I believe they got those reports. I do believe they have a bot fielding them. That will not protect them from liability. This is the one avenue that YouTube actually does have liability as an LLC. So YouTube, I hope you're aware of that. And people don't have to like me. I'm neurodivergent as fuck. And I also believe in myself quite a fucking bit. And I also don't want to listen to a bunch of people say a bunch of dumb shit. So I don't really give people time to talk if they have nothing to fucking say. But I'm under no obligation to give anyone any time to talk when I'm live streaming. Nobody. And that cannot justify the gang stalking campaign that occurred on your fucking platform. All you had to do is abide the terms of service you put forth a YouTube. And you couldn't even do that because you probably willfully didn't, but likely negligently forwent that, or you weren't even aware, which is negligence, reckless negligence, I might say, because you weren't aware when people were being tortured on your stupid fucking website. And I'm suing you, and there's nothing you can do to prevent me from compelling motion to discovery. And if a judge looks at this and decides that my tone of voice is a reason to prevent me from obtaining a compulsion to compel discovery in relation to interpersonal communications at YouTube, in response to good work / positive momentum or Todd Michael Schultz. If there were any people that saw the Hollywood Laughingstock channel, now this is why I think the best bet for them is that they left it all up to a bot. Now, that's going to also bite them in the ass, because if they left it all to a bot, that's fraud, because the bot is not capable of detecting Michael Thompson, which is a novelty, a nuance, which is something that bots can't do, or just don't, or they just don't do it. And then you wonder, is there any communications with any David at youtube.com with Rita at youtube.com. Hey, this guy's Tom Mike Schultz. They're trying to, they're reporting him or whatever, or he's reporting copyright infringement because I reported that. First of all, fair use. Michael has 0 case. Zero. The reason? Why is the reason? Because one of the heaviest factors in fair use is the percentage of the material you're using used. So for Michael, it ends up being 90 to 100% almost every video on Hollywood Laughingstock, which means what? Which means that if I filed the copyright claim and it wasn't abided, and if I filed even further a channel claim, it would be, well, you'd hope, to a YouTube employee, one of the biggest corporations in the world, again, that they would understand that there's no way that you can title videos that are cut the way Mr. Thompson does in fair use. It actually, falls so far out of the purview of fair use that I will say two things. One, fuck you, David Bucky, for fucking going along with it. Don't kid yourself. You know you did. You know that you had fun with it. So fuck you. That's the one thing, first thing I want to say. The second thing I want to say, there's not a fucking chance in hell that they looked at that site, if they looked at my complaint and thought, this is fair, this is good. If they did, I'd like to talk to them and say, well, what exactly did you see? Did you see my face? Yes, Mr. Schultz, we did. Did you see anyone else's face? No, Mr. Schultz, we didn't. Okay. Did you watch any of the videos? Yes, Mr. Schultz, we did. And was it my content that made up at least 90% or more of every video you watched? Yes, Mr. Schultz. Okay, Your Honor, I move to compel a judgment, a summary judgment in regards to the copyright infringement aspect of the case currently being heard. Now, there are multiple aspects to this case, but in the condition that an actual person saw that 100% of Mr. Thompson's channel was of Mr. Schultz's live streams, there is no fucking way he has fair use, because it don't work that way. You understand? You David Bucky fucking jerk. And I'll never forget that you were an asshole to me when I needed someone not to be an asshole the most. So fuck you. How do you like it? You stupid fuck. You're stupid. But you're not stupid, actually. You're being stupid, and you were being stupid. And that's the fucking truth. I don't think anyone's stupid. Honestly, I think that we're all fairly capable of being equally intelligent, but you were allowing yourself to be stupid, and that's your own fucking fault. And I don't have to fucking forgive you for it right away or ever if I don't want to. No, you don't troll, David. See, you're good. And I don't say that because I like you, and I don't dislike you, but I'm not going to sue you. There's about a 3% chance of that. So I'll tell you that much. A 3%, which is very low. I'm probably not going to sue you because I have not seen enough of you to come to the conclusion that you were, let's say, in on it. But you were in on it in a manner of speaking. You were very easily led. You gaslit me. You acted like I was doing something to Michael, which is absurd. And you were just being a little fucking sheep troll with nothing to say. And that's a boring life. So fuck off and, enjoy it. Or get smart and be a fucking man. Or be a fucking pussy like you were. Honestly, if you're fucking following Michael Thompson, you're a fucking pussy anyway. Like Reemsy, like give me a fucking break. People try to fucking give me a break, Mr. Holmes. You're a fucking 50% conspirator as far as I'm concerned, and the law. And I'll fucking prove it without a fucking doubt, because you were the first mediator between me and Mr. Thompson, and you refused to mediate. but you still fucking paid for it, didn't you? You stupid fucking piece of shit. Didn't you read any of the books that you have? Stupid piece of shit. You stupid fucking piece of shit. That's better be protected speech. That better be. Because look, here's the difference. I'm not on Michael's channel. This is mine. My channel. Do you get it? You're in my house. So fuck you. If you don't like what I'm saying, go. And if you want to insult me, at least be remotely tasteful. And if you have a utter objection to me, you better back it up with facts or information, or I'll fucking sue you because I get it now. Michael, there's not a chance in fucking hell I will ever drop the lawsuit against you until I get a summary judgment. I'll fucking refile it. Yeah, I'll refile it over and over as long as I can. Unless the judge says with prejudice, you cannot fucking refile this. And if he does say that, I'll still tell everybody what you fucking did. I'll never stop saying it. I don't care if people like me. Honestly, they don't like me. Just like you, which is fine with me. Because I'm fucking live a transcendent life anyway. Like, I have the best life probably out of anyone in any of these chats, by far. It's actually like rich and fulfilling, and I'm smarter than everybody. It sucks, but it's fun too. Honestly, I am smarter than almost every single person that I fucking talk to. It's not fun, actually. It's actually not fun. It's actually very difficult because they don't speak because you say something and they don't respond in kind. Basically, there's no reciprocation. Because someone says facts and then another says, "Oh, I think this," and you're just like, whatever. You troll a little too, David. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. I didn't do anything to you ever. I didn't even do anything to Michael, except for say that he was a bully, which he is. Dude, Justin, he made everything about you, Mr. Thompson, is coming out. So if you want any mercy, you're probably going to jail for the rest of your life. Honestly, if you're this scared of this coming to court, because most I thought you were going to get was 3 to 5 years, 5 to 10 max. But now the fact that you've intimidated me several times under aliases, you've intimidated a witness. Now you have violated the court procedure because you have made an attempt to get me to drop the lawsuit, which would be the intimidation of a plaintiff, which is probably even worse than intimidation of a witness, but it's also intimidation of a witness. So it's like two things. You stupid fuck. You stupid, slimy, gross fuck piece of shit. That's what you are. And honestly, I'm not in love with you, by the way, at all. And I don't know if that's what you thought. I think you're a grimy, little scummy, stupid loser that's no better than Raksha Moose. And I will have fun forgetting about you and say that, it made me a bit stronger to have to deal with a piece of shit like you. That's the best you'll get. Is it made me stronger, but there was never a chance in fucking hell you were going to push me off the internet ever. You stupid piece of fucking shit. You are a stupid piece of fucking shit. You actually are. And I'll cite as fucking evidences in court. Go ahead and post this. Put it in front of the jury. And honestly, I don't care anymore. It's been 2 years. And nobody fucking stepped in. And David Bucky never fucking said, hey, guys, maybe we're bullying him. Maybe we're bullying a vulnerable individual. Fuck off. If a court is going to hear me saying, fuck you, Michael Thompson, you stupid piece of shit, and they're going to fucking say that whatever that I warranted my fucking harassment. That's your best legal argument, by the way. But also intimidating me along the way is a bad legal path. And you've already done it, and I'm not gonna not file that shit. You're so dumb. Jesus. You're so sorely mistaken if you think you've gotten away with anything you've done post filing. You have fucked yourself because you've intimidated a plaintiff that was suing you in order to get rid of the suit. You were preventing justice. You're going to see justice, but I know it's going to be criminal because the judge already cited two of the codes that I put as criminal. And once they see, and don't you dare try to change your fucking tone now. Honestly, don't you dare. If anything, let this be the record that Michael Thompson on Friday, June 2nd or some shit like that tried to change his tone about how he talked about people and started to, give weight to the fact they had mental illness. But before that, when he wasn't absolutely positive he had a multi-million dollar lawsuit before him and that his dear partner was going to pay for everything he did because they did it. And that's, I refuse to relent any longer. And I don't care. The courts haven't helped me as thus yet. The courts were supposed to come in on a criminality basis before, and they didn't. So I have no reason to believe that the court will believe me going forward. And if it's deemed that I'm psycho, then I guess the world just doesn't fucking need my intellect here. And then I'll just say, all right, take away my everything. I'll just go live on the street. I don't care. I'm not going to let people determine my value but me. I'm not going to let people tell me if something's true when it's not. And I'm not going to let someone tell me what I can and can't say on my own live stream, no matter how much money is on the line. Go fuck yourself, Michael. Yeah, you're such a fucking stupid loser. You're such a dumb loser. You're so dumb. You're a loser though. Like you're not even just a loser. You're like hideously stupid. Hideously. You can't even use one piece of legalese contextualized. Not even one. Like every time you use legalese, I'm fully aware that this is somebody who's mimicking somebody who's used these words. You're an idiot. And that's a fact. And that's a First Amendment protected right. And if this country wants to take away my First Amendment rights, they can go fuck themselves too. Raksha. Yeah, you didn't like him because he's an asshole. David, go fuck yourself. You just own up. Just own up. Stop fucking around. Just say I'm an asshole. I was an asshole. You don't think it was your place to say anything. You don't even make videos, but you watch. You watched me get tortured for 5 months. How was that? How was it? Was it fun? Did you enjoy seeing me get angry? And did it confirm your suspicions that I was somehow mentally impaired? Was it fun? Was it fun for you to feel that way? That you were looking at a crackhead? Huh? Huh, David? Cuz honestly, you should see how I feel about you. You don't even rise to the occasion of this discussion. Like, you don't, David. I mean, you don't. You don't say anything that interesting. You abused me, and you knew you were abusing me. You just didn't know that it was because I'm nice, not because I'm stupid. You stupid piece of shit. You are, in fact, what I consider to be a stupid piece of shit. Like, you're stupid. You're dumb. Now, do you want to be smart? Do you want to become smart? You did laugh a little, and you didn't think about it. Well, you know who did think about it? I did. I thought about the fact that I was never going to stream without a group of fucking idiots harassing me. You being one of them for several months. And you're an asshole and dumb. No, I'm just being honest. You're evading what you did. You're not just being honest. That's why you're not a genius, actually. If you want to know, frankly, why you're not as smart as I am, it's because you're not being honest. It's because you're being evasive. Because the truth is something that you don't want to admit, which is that you're a fucking asshole and that you knew you were bothering me and you didn't care. You didn't care. You looked right at me being bothered and you didn't care because you thought, what? I don't know what you thought. You thought that I have enough so that I can be bothered in that way and that it's okay and then this compensates for it, or you thought that I was a crackhead and delusional and that it was okay for me to suffer because I was already a crackhead anyway, or you just didn't even think about it, which is illegal too. It's negligent, but like I said, if I go back at the fucking evidence and you're doing it from 2 years back, then I'm fucking suing your ass, you stupid piece of shit. I do fucking hate you. I would, but I don't. I remember you from about the beginning of this year. But fuck you anyway. You stupid fucking asshole. That's what it feels like, by the way. I don't know. I don't even know if it feels like that, but that's what it fucking feels like. Loser. I don't really want to I don't have like a huge desire to lead a humanity that is so mired in its stupidity. I don't. It doesn't interest me at all. Because maybe they just want to burn, or they want to fight, or they want to have a civil war. I don't know. The Civil War, I see the purpose in retrospect. I'm reading a Civil War book called The Stillness of the Apatomics. I see sort of the benefits of it, but I also think wow, well, it's like they said no slavery, and then they said yes slavery, and I think Huckleberry Finn says it best. If I would have been copying the abolitionists, they would have grilled me, y'all, or some shit like that. But David, you're no fucking entrepreneur. You're no fucking innovator. You're a sheep. You're a sheep. You're a sheep. You're exactly what people mean when they say someone's a sheep. You. Have a good night, you fucking loser. I'm just fucking retaliating. I guess I'm just feeling like fuck you. But seriously, go fuck yourself. If you want to talk to me or you have something to say, you can put it in the live chat and ask me. This is my channel, and you can't silence me here, but you can ask questions and I'll answer them. All right, quite obviously the perfect aside from the fact that I was onto you from the very fucking minute you started fucking cyber stalking me, Michael Thompson, I'm sure I was a great target. But the whole time I was counting your criminal infractions or civil infractions rather, and waiting until I understood how I could file a lawsuit against you, as I told you 2 years ago. And you still continue to do things for 2 years. And I would say that the time without the channel was an extra offense because you were extorting me into not speaking about you, which, to be quite honest, I had nothing to say about you until then. I don't fucking give a fuck about you. You're just a fan as far as I'm concerned. And a loser and an asshole. Go fuck yourself. Go fuck yourself. If I can't say go fuck yourself to Michael Thompson without incriminating myself in this country, then, it's like, all right, then I'd rather say fuck yourself to Michael Thompson. That's the truth. I'd rather see Michael Thompson go scurry off with his fucking tail between his legs than get $50 million. I don't give a fuck. Don't give me the money. I'll fucking live anyway. I'll do something. Who fucking cares? Money doesn't do I mean, whatever. You think it does, but it doesn't. All you get is a bunch of assholes in your fucking live chat. But I never had money, actually, so fuck home. The problem with humanity is the chain of command is not right. You guys are a bunch of fucking morons, I swear. Super sad. Fuck. I hate it. It's so terrifying. You guys are a bunch of fucking idiots. Bunch of idiots. And Michael, every goddamn thing you put on that channel is copyright infringement because it seemed like more people were going to your channel than mine. But guess what? All the content that you posted is mine. So it seems like you devalued my product, which means that you probably don't have a fair use argument, you stupid fucking son of a bitch. God. And that's not something the judge could take away. That's just something the judge can acknowledge or not acknowledge, but it's true nonetheless. Show this to your fucking lawyer, Gregory, Michael. Do it. Because I want you to understand the full weight of what you've done. And frankly, I don't think you will until there are severe consequences. You have violated the civil rights of a fucking human being on planet Earth, and even worse, an American from California in the same jurisdiction as the fucking websites you used to fuck with me. In addition, I mean, I'm sure I don't know where they're all based, but I know that you did a lot more than you say you've done. And if you delete any of the evidence, Mr. Thompson, I will fucking make sure that you're indicted for fucking covering up evidence. And I know that you've already begun to cover up evidence and you can't do it. I have every video. I have every video. Every single one. Everyone that you've ever made. I literally have every video that you've ever made downloaded to hard drives. I have about 6 of them with a bunch of your bullshit on it. And some of those are high fucking memory hard drives. You stupid son of a bitch. You think I wasn't fucking on to you from the very beginning? You are so fucked that I'm allowed to say it. You are a danger. And YouTube, you're going to be fun. You are going to be. Oh, YouTube. Did YouTube conspire against me? Probably not. I would say the likelihood is more weighted against that truth. Did YouTube field copyright and bullying violations with a bot incapable of doing much beyond a it's funny, I happen to actually understand what those bots can do, and what they can't do is determine if someone's being a bully, but a human can. So were there any human? Honestly, I'm not gonna pretend that I'm dumb anymore. I'm not. I won't. I refuse. I don't care. I don't care if people criticize me. I'm not gonna pretend I'm dumb anymore. Michael, it's sad. The words that you say, it's sad. You sound stupid. You look stupid. You are stupid, probably. And good luck defending, years of harassment towards one individual. And then, just I don't know what you're gonna say. That I provoked you? You're a bully though. But if you are a bully and you say you're defending yourself, I defend myself with my goddamn voice. You dumb son of a bitch. You don't defend yourself with somebody else's video clips. That's how you defame somebody else. No, whatever. I don't know. I guess I still feel the drive to fucking help somebody. Someone. I don't know what it is. Something's gonna happen. Bonjour, comment ça va? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez parler sur? Qu'est-ce que vous voulez dire? Si il y a une personne qui veut parler, il peut me parler avec not le chat, le chat. Mais je n'avais pas de contact, donc je ne peux pas lire le chat d'ici. Mais si j'ai vu qu'il y a, mais si j'ai vu, non, mais si je vois qu'il y a un chat nouvelle ou nouveau, I'm not sure, euh, je vais le lire. Donc, vous pouvez, euh, tu peux me parler maintenant si tu peux, si tu voudrais. Et comment est-ce qu'on peut dire que cette personne n'a pas de sens erreur si elle parle parfaitement le français et l'a, il étudie le français il y a 12 ans dans l'université après l'école. Comment est-ce qu'on peut dire que ces personnes qui parlent le français comme ça, comme je parle, comment est-ce qu'on peut dire que je suis stupide? C'est c'est incroyable. Ça m'est égal. Ça m'est égal. I'm not gonna try to convince any of you stupid fucks. You're all fucking dumb as shit. Oh god, seeing you fucking vie over one another. Brett's so smart. I get it. I want. You're all so stupid. It's so funny. You're all so stupid, and it's by choice. Your intellectual ability is your own choice. It is on some level. It is. I always known that, and I still believe it. And I chose to be smarter, and I did not consider the consequences of it. That's true. I believe that. I believe that I chose to be like high IQ'd. I mean, like people say that I speak tangentially, but that's just because I think tangentially, at least. And then like that, that's. I mean, to even say that is to sort of indicate that you don't understand reality, which is a tangential potential. Is it a tangential to something else, right? It's definitely something tangential. You having your fucking oh god. There's something I do need to go through before I graduate. I do need to be able to accept myself for being this person that is this smart, and I don't take the pleasure that people think you would. Like I'm so good. I am smarter than most of you. I literally have not seen and Milo. Oh, come on, Milo. That's what exactly Milo is saying. Now, it's possible that I have a bad personality, and that's if that's true, then that's just fucking. I can try to work on it, or I don't have to. But it could be true that I do. Um, I mean, yeah, I have integrity. It's almost like I'm being guided by my emotions not to give in to the typical, it's give us our time to talk. And I'm really being guided to like, hey, you better listen to me. And I'm not being guided to it out of ego. I'm being guided to it because I know better. I know better because I use deduction and nobody else does. And it's sort of scary. And the spaces are full of I'm gonna sue Elon. I mean not person. I don't know if that would be a personal suit, but the way that the spaces are conducted have nothing to do with truth at all. It's true. They don't. It's a bunch of it's idiots or not idiots or whatever you want to call them that are deciding who gets to talk and who doesn't, and who's doing what. Yeah, did I take up space? Yes, but I can answer every question that every person in this chat has. Now ask your questions and let me answer them. You dumb fucks. And also, like, come on, Grinder, Michael. Fuck you. You have no more like Brett is such a good person that every one of you combined is not even worth talking to, really. But I do anyway because I try to respect you. But none of you hold a candle to him in any way. Not even, and if you think maybe, oh, you're like a nicer person, no, none of you are nicer. You're all much crueler and jealous and sickening and don't understand the meaning of art anyway. And you want to so bad that it makes you so sad that you gotta yell and scream, and you look like an idiot. I mean, like when this is played before the judge, I want the judge to know, and I will insert this in record. I was abused for 2 years by dozens of different weird names in there, and I attempted for various times to give good faith, and then they would always respond ultimately with this mocking, humiliating nonsense, and I would be confused like anybody would be that didn't understand. But they did it incessantly, and they changed my brain chemistry. Actually, they did actually induce a traumatic brain injury. You actually did. You actually injured my brain, you fucktard. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I know. I have nothing to say, MJ3037, because you don't even have your name and your username. But and I'm sitting here talking, and I have nothing to say. What do you want to know about, baby? Huh? Huh? Let's go. What do you want to know about? What do you want me to talk about? On what issue? It does scare me when I hear other people talking unmitigated without any fact checkers. And frankly, it seems to be endemic to a bit because it happens so frequently. When I say that I'm suing YouTube, the questions should be, if in a healthy room, is who do I need to sue that I'm not suing? And that never happens. It's always a bunch of people who are like, he's just trying to hug the mic because they think in such small terms. Yeah, first of all, I listened to you guys for 30, 40 minutes. A bunch of nonsense, bunch of dumbassness. Like, do I have to listen to more? How about you shut the fuck up and listen to me? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I'm gonna title my space. Oh God, all these people, they fucking pretend, dude. No, they know that I'm a genius or whatever. They know that I'm like, they know Brayson knows his boyfriend, and then Brett says they're nice to me when they fucking tell me they like my book, and maybe he's right that that's what they're doing, and I still like my book even if they don't. And I wish that they had the balls to tell me the fucking truth, and the fact that they didn't really didn't help me at all. Uh, and honestly, Brett's not that good an author. I wouldn't go around being too nice to his boyfriend just because I mean, he is. He's way better than, I guess, I mean, most authors. Yeah. Bye. Bye. Bye, bartender. First of all, I'll just state this for the record. I asked you to ask me a question, and you did not come up with a question. You just antagonized me with another insult. Typical of what I get on all these social media platforms. You know what I think it has to do with? I think it has to do with these menial little stations of power bullshit being really run by a bunch of low level narcissists who aren't capable of even being mid-level executives in like corporations. Like, so they're such losers that they're fucking running Twitter spaces. And some of them are like so angry about that they have to like whatever. And the fact is that most of the time, even when Brett does it, it's a matter of fact. Most of the time when people criticize me, it's because they're intimidated by how right I am about what I'm saying, because they get afraid. I'm telling you, there's a fear that is provoked by a truth that is not um, based on what you thought the truth was, I guess. I mean, but to me, the truth has always been the truth. Now, have I used different guides to sort of say what's true? Like, this news outlet, this news outlet. Now I have a different sort of take on. But I think there's always a truth to the truth, and there's an idea that people want people to be honest. I think they say this. They say that honesty is like a good virtue, um, right? And they say that you should say what you want to say, speak your mind. And frankly, if I were to do that in every situation where I got the mic on these spaces, I wouldn't just be hogging the mic. I would be informing them that I haven't heard yet 3 citations of a real thing that happened or is happening. And I'm worried that the general knowledge in here is based off a bunch of nothing. And if you're gonna cite it, tell me where you fucking found that. You can't just go find something on some stupid website. Sorry, right wing. The left wing has its problems. I know. You can't just go find something and say, this is happening. Dude, the COVID happened. Whatever happened, whether it was from a lab or it was from a fucking pangolin or a cave, it certainly was a bad flu that killed a bunch of fucking people. That's for damn goddamn sure.
Like I had one time, right, like from behind, and I was like,
Yeah, the people just remove me. I don't even ask to speak, and they remove you. I'm telling you, people in these spaces are psychotic. They're not well. They're not open to discussion. They're not open to. They're not. They're not. They're not. They kick you out before. Am I still even doing space? I would never do that. Like I would never kick a fucking person out, even if I didn't like them. Honestly, this is not a good vibe. That's not a good vibe. I did not mean to kick anyone out of anything. Like I would never kick. Like people, you'll get kicked out if you go. And it's, you know what? It's like culture wars. It's sort of like race wars. Like a lot of times I go to black spaces, and a lot of times I get kicked out before I even have the chance to even. And also, people don't understand the way I use the emotes, which is as an ongoing measure of my reaction to what you're saying, not a I don't use it sporadically. I don't use emotes sporadically via Twitter. I think that they're not meant to be used that way, quite frankly. I think they're more binary than code than anything, and they have implications and it's possible to listen if you're listening and to basically continuously emote from a Twitter space ceaselessly, essentially. That's very possible because they're what's the word? They're non-invasive. They're not invasive. They're not really. It may be somebody to some people they are their eyes or, but they're not like it's not like you're messaging the whole group. But you're just saying, yeah, I agree, I agree, I agree, agree, or I disagree, I disagree, I disagree. And I'm getting kicked out of these spaces regularly. And I'm telling you, if I was getting kicked out and I was hearing sense, also, I'd say, Todd, you're an asshole. That's not the case. It's just not. It's absolutely, absolutely not the case. It's actually way scarier. And most people walk in and they have a theory. I don't know. I think people are afraid to engage in life to some degree. It's just like, what's my purpose? So, is that what it requires to garner your respect? Is to my purpose is to make it a better place to be a human by far, so that we can live lives that we didn't dream of before. That's really what moves me, to be quite honest. And I will risk my life at that. Like, look, I have a potential $20 million plus lawsuit in court right now, and I'm fucking drunk and fucking on live stream saying fuck you to people. You know why? Because I'll still be Todd Michael Schultz with or without that fucking settlement. And honestly, I'm not likely to settle with anybody. Fuck that, dude. I want a summary judgment or fuck off. Or get me guilty. Honestly, right? Fucking if you don't get it, if I don't get a summary judgment, maybe I should just fucking have to drop. Like, I don't know. What are they like? It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. That's what's so powerful about being a plaintiff. And that's why YouTube has no fucking clue how bad I have them fucked. 100% I'm going to fucking unravel the entire apparatus of YouTube. I have about a 75 to 79% accuracy that this could deravel YouTube. And I don't say that in terms of what I want to do or what, but if in fact there wasn't any type of activity so that's about a 24% chance. It's not high, maybe even lower. But if it happened, that's really bad. Really bad. If there were people at YouTube conspiring, even if they just said that, like, like this person, honestly, YouTube it defrauds people because their algorithm is selected. They should, if they're going to have an algorithm, then they should give a better layout of how it's conducted. Say like don't curse, because honestly, it's like most of the people aren't even operating based off that many inputs. So most of the people don't even have that many inputs. You know, some people have thousands, very few. Some have hundreds, even fewer. More people have up to 5, right? And so that's significant. You know, and the people that get the mic aren't always the fucking smart people. In fact, you know, Hassan, I guess, you know, he's smart, but he's also fucking, he talks and he just doesn't stop talking. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess I'm not really on the front lines the way he is. I don't know. I don't know. I don't think he's a dumbass, but I don't think he fucking. I think sometimes he speaks way too hastily. Way too hastily. And I think, why? Why would you do that? There's no reason to speak hastily in this position. Like, just look it up. That's what's more interesting anyway. Oh, MJ, redacted. You retracted something, huh? Well, what did you retract? Huh? What did you retract? See, I mean, look, the gang stalking is not going to affect me that way anymore. So go ahead and fucking do it. I'm going to compel motion to provide me with every transcript from every live stream I ever did. For one, that'll be one of several other motions to compel evidence for. The second will be internal communications that dealt with Mr. Schultz's case or Mr. Schultz. Look, if they didn't do it, it's over after a motion to compel for discovery. Then they say, we didn't fucking talk about you. And then I go back to, they didn't talk about me. And then I say, oh, because they had bots fielding all the bullshit. They had bots fielding their fucking, their programs, their reporting programs. And then it comes down to whether or not they're defrauding the public by using bots to cover harassment, which is actually not really fit for a bot. And then we have to discuss, I guess, what bots are fit for and what they're not fit for. But it doesn't matter. If they're not fit for what YouTube implemented them for, YouTube is liable for that. YouTube is liable for that. Even a limited liability company is liable for harm that is done in negligence to their own terms of service. And that's what happened with me. So fuck you, YouTube. I'm going to get a summary judgment against you because you have no argument. What you have allowed to be pervade is insane and it's insane. And you offered at no point any type of help. Not any. And I mean, there's more. There's more evidence. There's more evidence. I mean, like, it just, whatever. But like retracting your fucking message, you know, when there's a lawsuit going on, Michael, stop it. You're gonna be charged with. Look, I'm gonna be the president of the United States one day. That's a fact. It's gonna happen. I'm smarter than pretty much every single person I meet. It's not something I say with pleasure at all. It's not. Because who wants to be president, but then I can't smoke or I can't fucking drink? Fuck that. I don't want that. And I don't want to be a target for fucking assholes. And I don't want to fucking deal with politics. What do I want to do? I want to use my unique capabilities to help the world. But the world's so fucking deluded about itself. Like these fucking right-wing guys are like, yeah, I think we should start communes. And then, yeah, I go on for 8 minutes saying, hey, look, 80+% of the world is not living in communes and they don't want to either. And you're going to have to contend with that. Yeah, maybe you can go live in a, maybe, most likely not, because you don't even realize how addicted to fucking Kim Petras and Britney Spears that you are. So you're not going to want to live in a commune, because who fucking does? Some people, not me. I'd rather live in Hollywood, even though I think Hollywood is utter vampires, utter sick fucks. Dude, I would tell you, I'm telling you, I think New York is even more toxic than LA, but I will put a strong emphasis that any, well, maybe it's any industry, but if you're good or you have connections, that, dude, people will fucking take advantage of you incessantly. They'll fucking, they will not thank you for what you do for them. They'll take it for granted, because and people assume a lot about me. It's true. And not everyone does, though. I do meet people that don't even know who I am, which is always fucking, I don't even care. I mean, look, I don't care. You can know who I am or not. And I don't necessarily get along with people that don't know who I am better, but there's a lot of people who fucking know me from a distance and think that I'm being given this privilege. And the privilege is that, dude, you stay in a fucking relationship and keep it stable for 13 years. Okay? You do it. Okay? If you do it, there's some rewards to be had. And if you don't, there's some rewards to be had. But what do you want me to do? What do you want me to do? You want me to break up with my boyfriend because you don't like me? But do you want him to break up with me because you don't like me? But why makes you so sure? Why? I don't like, I'm trying to think. I don't like Peter Thiel's husband that much, but I don't I don't dislike him either. I don't like Dave Rubin that much. I like his husband. I would never tell his husband to divorce him ever in a trillion years, ever, because I don't feel that way. I think that's stupid. So I mean, I don't, I guess other people can say what they want, but they're typically are narcissists. I'm sorry. Like, I talk to. I wish I could talk for like 10,000 hours straight without my throat hurting ever. You can leave a commune. You can leave You can't leave Hollywood. Dude, I'll never. See? No. You're wrong. And I'm not even sure you're a real profile. But that's not true. I can never leave Hollywood. Trust me. I'm stuck. Dude, just go the fuck away, MJ. Like, go the fuck away. I'm not stupid enough to buy into what you're doing intellectually, but emotionally, I'll go to bat with you. You're obviously struck with the idea that you need to attack me for some reason. You haven't really described why. You haven't engaged on any of the points that I've been bringing up. You just kind of say whatever you want. It sounds stupid to me. Maybe it's important that I say that. You sound like a fucking moron to me. And you can keep saying whatever you want, but like, I don't know who you're benefiting by doing that. Because you're fucking selfish. That's the truth. That's what honest people are not selfish. I'm not selfish. No, I'm not. And I'm honest, and I think that there is a correlation. I'm not even sure how, dude. What a horrible person. Let's see who this is. What a horrible human being this is. MJ. No videos, of course. Join. Okay, so she's been on. Maybe she's been on. Maybe it's Michael. You never fucking know. But you said nothing of value. I don't speak. That's not French. I do see a form of there in French. That's a la. It sounds like you're there, Todd, or like, are you there, Todd? but it does not seem French. It seems more Scandinavian, probably. And I don't know what it means. Carry on. It means, are you there, Todd? Or there you are, Todd. Is that what it means? Is that what you're saying? There you are. Yeah, that's what you're saying. There you are, Todd. Right? Am I right? Carrie? Are we gonna hear back from Carrie? No, you should. We're still waiting on comment from Carrie Hunt. His last name was, I believe, in the Scandinavian language. But MJ, like, see, this is what we deal with on the internet: is a bunch of trolls. Pog my phone. Okay, so now that doesn't sound. That sounds a bit dirty. It sounds like fuck my ass in like whatever language it's in. That's what I'm guessing what it means. Let's fucking look it up. Kiss my ass, yeah. There you go. You see? 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 I told you. Fucking wasn't. I told you. That's my life. But granted, I have a shit personality. I'm glad, dude. I'm so glad I didn't fucking get famous by now. I'm so glad. Oh my god, I could have turned into one of the biggest douches ever. I could have really bought into it. That would have been so much worse than being where I'm at now. I would so much rather be. I would actually way rather be a nobody than be like famous and self-deluded. Well, and I'm not even kidding. I swear, because that's like not a good place to be if you think it is, and then you realize. If you could think something, probably the good breath is basically just like you can't come in, but you like honestly satisfied. It's true. They are. They're sick. They're sick. They're sick. They are. They think you want to express. He knows. And Brett, he goes. You know what I love about it is that feedback, and he's nice to everybody in public, nice to waiters. Honestly, like, he stirs my heart with his behavior. He's so kind, and it's not as common as I guess people think. And his kindness is so resonant and round. That's adorable, and it's like. And we're in this town where it's like I'm supposed to what? Like become famous and make a bunch of money? Fuck all of you, I don't care. Fuck you. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. I'm way smarter than you. You know, that's unfortunately true, and I'm not even proud of it. I'm not even proud of that. How could you be proud of your IQ? All I say when I say I'm smarter, I know the human condition is such that it must interpret as is it a slight or is it just a competitive remark? But it's not. It's not. I will listen if someone comes along that has better connectivity than I do. I literally don't think I've talked to even one. I don't know that I've ever spoken to anybody that was smarter than me. Now that I think about it, now that I'm actually engaging my brain without clogging it with like I don't want to say other people's thoughts, but I want to say like just giving in too easily to sort of pushback. I think is the way I'm looking for it. Like you got to question the pushback. Is the pushback good? Is it bad? And I found, honestly, like it scares me. Honestly, if I'm not that smart of it, if I honestly think that I know when that is really not anything against anyone in any of them. It annoys me when people believe things without any facts like that, but still don't hate it. That's it. I so much higher the average person, not just the average person, but the average person in spaces than the average person on YouTube. You know, the average in good conscience, if you see that, if you feel that way, you don't want to let that be. You know, you don't want to let it be that people are you don't want to let people get behind a cause that they don't have any cause to be behind. You can't just be like, oh yeah, that's cool. Because it's not. You should if you dude, I don't know if you have. You should tell that dude. What stance do you have? I'll fucking challenge you. Let's see if you think I'm crazy. I think that would be interesting. We've talked. I think we have talked. But you should tell me what your fucking stance is, or I'll tell you if there are 10 what happened. That would be interesting. Come on, dude. Just do it. I'm talking my throat hurts. Oh, man. I guess I just want to. It's because of middle management and this desire to be considered. Dude, my dad has it. A lot of people do. I think everyone has it to some degree. I must have it too. I must have it too. I must. But I don't know. I do. I do know. I do know that I have no other evidence to indicate that I'm misleading anybody about the ranking, I guess you would say, of my mind vis-a-vis, the world. I'm not lying. I'm not lying about that. I'm not just saying that. That is my perception, and it's become more and more pronounced, and it's become sort of I don't know. Is it a calling or is it something else? I don't know. Maybe it's a calling. Maybe not. No, I think it is. I think it's absolutely a calling. They came on They came to my house. I lived there for 13 years. They both been here. I don't care. But I'm not stupid enough to fucking know that it's not intentional. Look, I think we argue very reasonably that there is a merit to integrate, people and sort of like let them lay down just for the sake of integrating. But then there's also, you could make the argument that that would be a sacrifice of real knowledge. You could, if you actually knew this, if you actually knew what I was talking, if you knew my vantage point, you might understand that. If you actually knew my vantage point, and that's why it's like, fuck. I want to be famous so bad. 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 I want to be famous. What does that mean? I want to be famous so bad. I want to be famous so bad. Famous. Famous? Do I want to be famous so bad? Famous? 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 Is that the word that I would use? Honestly, a lot of you fuckers don't deserve good outcomes because you don't do the diligence, you don't deserve it, you don't listen to what's right, you can't tell right from wrong. You want to hear yourself speak. Maybe and if humanity casts out all of its intellects, and that's how actually Nazi Germany happened. It's funny, I was listening to I want to tell Elon, and look, I'm not gonna let this country turn into some sort of Nazi country. No, there's a way better way forward than that. A way better that, and they're not wrong a lot. They have some ideas about the Constitution that are great, but they don't know what the fuck they're talking about. Is unfortunate, They just sort of said this like vague idea that they could be invoking the Constitution, but there's actually a very specific way to do it in tort law that's very easy, and almost everybody probably has a case on their hands. No. I mean, I do respect Slipknot, but I don't know if I like them. But like I said, we have a bad system going about, and it's partly the fault of the people, it's part of the fault of the addicts. I mean, the fact is that you call me an addict or whatever you want. My twin sister failed Spanish twice in high school, and I took the AP and got college credit for it. And my twin sister failed her license test 3 times. I got it passed on the first time. My parents neglected me a bit. I do believe that I do fall under ADHD syndrome, which is has been debilitating for me. And I'm trying to gauge whether or not this is like childhood trauma or if it's. I do think it's possible it's ADHD, and that it is hard to see, and then I understand why people would be like, you don't have it, because it. So like when you have a lot of things to do, going to the bottom of the list and doing the trash, you know, is it takes a certain amount of dopamine to be able to execute that type of action. And I find myself when I'm on, not on medication, when I'm not on medication, to be more careless, not just careless, but actually incapable of directing my own activity. And I find that with medication, I'm able to actually, if I notice that I'm not doing this aspect, I'm like, I'll do it. But I'm also like at a wit's end, and you know, before Brett's gone, I want to fucking have something have happened. I'm too. You know, actually, that's what I'm saying. Having, you know, like having one person love you is sometimes worth more than the whole world. Especially because the whole world never made you feel like you were anything to them. And I'm sorry. If you did that, then you don't deserve to fucking reap the rewards of a person that you denied and rejected, treated like shit, even if they were whatever. You know, you take like death row, and there's like 40. I should say, for argument's sake, there's like 4 to 7 or 8 like cancer curing scientists, but they're not allowed to work in these labs because their history. It's up to the funders, I guess, whether they have a job, because then they could fund them directly. And then usually when that happens, though, it's an insidious. Usually when there's payment, when there's a politician with someone that they're paying, it's an agreement, and then eventually the person that's being paid starts to feel like they're the person that should be paid, and then et cetera, et cetera. You have ADHD? Well, maybe that like, hey, that could be why I mean, it could be. I would never have said what you said to me. Maybe I would have. Dude, but I'm not a dumb crackhead. I know I'm not. I talk all the time. I know I'm vastly intelligent and have so much to offer, and it's so frustrating to live in a body where you're constantly told that you're fucking honestly that you're what like the Drew Fortune. I am threatening to sue him, and he calls Brett. And if I picked up the phone because I knew it was him. It was right after I sent the intent to sue letter, and then he fucking. I'm allowed to pick up Brett's phone. Do you get it? Like, I've been with him long enough. I can pick up his fucking phone if I want. Like, I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks, and he doesn't either. And if he does, he'll take it up with me. And other than that, like, I don't fucking ever block Brett from his fans. If anything, I try to get him closer to peep things. I mean, he's way more fucking jaded than. I hate to think about it. I hate to think about what his perspective is. He doesn't, it might be really bad. He might be. I don't believe you, MJ 3040. I don't believe that you are a real person. I believe that you are a alias of a Michael Thompson, probably. That's the best bet. It's about a 30 to 40% bet. So I wouldn't take that lightly. You have ADHD. Shut the fuck up. The fuck? Who cares? What does that have to do with anything? What does it mean? What does it mean to have ADHD? You're full of shit, MJ. I have got to do something to I've got to do something. It sucks that I have to get famous for it, but I will. But I got to get a group of informed individuals behind a single artist because I think is let's see. I'm not right, not left. I'm really not either right now. I have opinions on various things. I will never fucking fake that shit because I will not fake a belief for someone's death. Maybe if it was, at war situation, I understand that presidents have to do that shit. I mean, they probably do. But frankly, we should be drawing up treaty after treaty in terms of technology. Oh God, I'm not even gonna tell you how. I just don't know. I just don't know. It's not. I mean, what I do know is Elon Musk. Elon Musk has absolutely turned spaces into a right wing propaganda bullshit. But it was a left wing propaganda bullshit before that, and then so was Clubhouse. So I've heard people say some really dumb shit. Like Dasha and Nash and Tasha are smart, but they're like, most likely they're not near me. I'm sorry. Most likely they're not. They're not actually. To be famous is like almost like foregoing. Like I'm gonna call Matty Healy, dude. I'm gonna fucking just call him right fucking now. I'm just gonna text him. I am. I know I have his fucking number. Don't I? I don't? Oh, come on, Brett. You know I have it. Yeah, I do. Failed to send. He had to change his number so quick. Damn. I can get it. Matt. Oh God, that was not good. Wait a second. No, man, it's definitely Matt. Yeah. I don't. Dude, am I kissing his ass? I mean, dude, he's Matt Healy. He's fucking dope. But so am I. So I'm allowed to text whoever the fuck I want. I said, I don't. Can that be used against you in a court of law? Probably. Probably can. I'm just like wondering what direction am I supposed to go? Politics, music. I think it's probably music first. Cause like, you know, I don't know, why do politics need if I can't even do music? But fuck, so many fuck nuts don't know anything. So disturbing. I know you think it would be. I think it would be smart for the other people that are the defendants to get help with that because they have a hell of a case coming up against them that they don't expect because you know, I don't know what the word is. They're so frivolous they're so frivolous in how they think of me, but they don't realize that I know the law inside and out. Like I literally live and breathe it. And I have already a strategy to fucking compel evidence that I don't want compelled. I will not settle. I'm a pro se litigant. I will well, no, I'll compel the evidence, and then if I get the evidence and none of it pans out, uh including corroborating metadata. Metadata is important to check too these days. And then good faith, so it's good to have a nice good faith person in that way. I don't know. If you guys saw Sailor Moon, you might understand. It's an important show. I've already won based on preponderance of evidence. There's no possible way it will be scaled back at me. First of all, you have to understand what are the weights. Nothing I say on here. It can justify months of ongoing insults and taunts in the face of me asking for that to stop. Nothing. That's your problem. It's cruel and it's cruelty. Michael Thompson, I 100% plan to construct the Michael. Like, I told you I was gonna sue you. I told you, and I know you didn't believe me. But I always was gonna sue you because you were committing crimes. And there's not a chance in hell that I can forget what you've done or what you do. And I know what you do, and I will not let you do it to anybody else if I can help it. And you're also very easy. It's like so easy to fucking. I don't care if you fucking offer me $10 billion. I'd rather have precedent setting case law says you can't do what you're doing. You can't. And then what I'd do is I would, if I were YouTube, implement sort of I mean, come on, new features, new features that get new people, new listeners, or they. Frankly, I don't know. I don't know. Frankly, it's like not the cheese stands alone sometimes, right? I mean, the cheese does stand alone, right? No, but that's not always true. That's what I've learned. It's not always true. It's not always true. Trust me. Sometimes lawyers fucking fuck your case up just with their words. I'm telling you. I promise you. I promise you that nobody knows your case better than you. And if the lawyer ever indicates that they won't tell your case the way you want them to, you need to get your you need to get. I would recommend finding a pro se litigant packet and immediately filing by yourself, and just acknowledge. What you would have to do. I mean, if you don't have support, it's not gonna be fun. It's not fun with support even. Uh, it's not fun. This lawsuit sucks. It's the worst. It fucking sucks every day, honestly. But I'm not gonna gaslight myself ever again. So I don't care. Uh, I also think that it's public good. I act in the public good. Michael Thompson needs to go. He needs to be put in jail. He needs to be put in jail. He needs to be put in jail. You cannot torment fucking people for years and then just walk away. No, 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 no. Mr. Reamsey, if Michael Thompson is to receive all the jail time, then Mr. Reamsey should be compensating all the victims. Or, I mean, these people haven't even written an apology. Um, or they should have come forward with some type of fucking settlement because they've been so horrible. But what they've tried to do is get me to shut up, and they don't realize that I will never place money or easy money over fucking truth ever. It will never happen ever. I'll fucking never do it unless I've already gotten like not. No, I don't even. I just don't think I can do that. I just don't see my point here if I'm supposed to do that. So you'll never see me fucking taking money for fucking opinions ever, ever, ever. I don't care. Even if I lose Brett and all the money that he's helped me with, I love him. But I will not compromise. I will not. I will not compromise myself. I have a belief system. I have you know, you do that. Sunshine and daisies. You sound like you're part of the case. The reason why they won't allow there to be no one cares. Okay, so MJ, MJ, are you still there? Is that possible? MJ, are you there? Because I'll tell you the cure for cancer if you want, but it's not what you said. You're wrong. You're wrong. Not totally, but you're somewhat. No, I know you're not. But MJ, are you there? Because I want to talk to you about that. The cure for cancer is well-being. It's like a management of your organs that is like homeostatic, essentially, enough for you to stay alive, and it's pretty strong. And it is most certainly there is no agenda that wants people to die. None, because they all want slaves or they all fucking none. I mean, there's there's terrorists. They kill like 50 to 100 people at the most per time. It's a lot. It sucks. Uh, there's no way I'm letting them define the world I live in. Most of it's just a bunch of fucking assholes. Yeah. I miss my cat friend. Dude, I'm gonna catch on. I know. What up, bro? What up, bro? I didn't even say anything, but what up? I know I'm gonna catch on soon, no matter what happens. And the only people I'll really respect will be this cat dude, because he was there from the beginning, or for whatever reason. I'm so sick of being fucking kicked out of spaces by fucking. I don't care if you want to feel good about yourself and mustard space or whatever the fuck it is. I don't know. Maybe that is good, but it seems a little iffy to me. But I'm gonna bet Matt Haley. He's not gonna come, bro. I'm just fucking stalking him. Bro, I'm gonna tell him, hey, bro, look, I'm drunk. Hey, bro. Hey, bro, look, I'm drunk. Look, I've been drinking and took advantage of Brett's contacts. As you have a right to do. After 10 years. I think you do. I honestly, whatever. Whatever. Because what I need is to feel low. I need to be able to feel that. Let's see if I can tweet it. Why doesn't people... They don't like me, that's why. I think I talk too much. People think I talk too much. That's why they fucking always say, me, 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 me. Hey, what's up, Billy? What up, Billy? Billy Exeter. How you doing, buddy? I think I've seen you before. You can talk if you want. Answer the lights on. The most annoying lights. What was that? What was that? What was the code they used? I know that it's I know that emojis are actually the language. So you put a laughing face. See, actually, one answer. Is this my friend, buddy? Is this my buddy? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You can talk. Hello. I invited you to speak. Oh, you can make the co-host if you want. It's just you and me though. Hey, what up? Hello? Hello, Billy. Billy, how are you?
Charming.
You're charming? Are you charming or are you just feeling charming?
I just spoke up.
What country are you in?
Australia.
Why? Fuck that.
It's a great.
Yeah, but are you just there? Is you there or do you love it there? You live there? You live there?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well then, that's your whole world. I guess the whole world's coming in on each other.
Yeah.
What's on your mind, Billy Exeter? Come on, something's gotta be on your fucking mind. When you wake up. When I wake up, my lawsuit's on my mind. Right when I wake up. And it fucking sucks, but it is. What's on your mind?
I gotta get to work.
Where do you work?
I work at a hospital.
Good or bad?
Good.
What's your job? Doctor?
I'm a nurse.
Nurses are the nicest, most compassionate people on the planet.
Thank you.
You're welcome. I mean, not all of them, but I mean, they are. Well, I mean, that's not uncompassionate. Dude, you guys are the only ones that make you feel like okay when you're in the hospital.
Except when they do so better people. But other than that, I do think.
Well, how do you murder people? You give them like do you give them like pentothal? No, what was it? It's potassium, right? Yeah, potassium. Just a tiny bit of potassium fucking gives them a heart attack, right? They're done. But it can't be traced. Yeah, you're done. But you're done after what? How many? You get 20 people maybe, and then you're done.
My job is done.
No, but then you're done. You're going to fucking jail. You clog up. Okay.
The next case, I was like,
No.
That's my quota. That's what I get paid for.
No.
I work for the United Nations.
No. No, you don't.
That's what they pay me to do.
To kill people?
Yeah, they call it a vaccine. But I call it the angel of death.
I think I'm the angel of death, Billy. I really do. Because, in the past I've been confronted with you might call it rejection, but you might call it also what's another word for rejection that's not rejection?
Murder.
No, not murder. I don't care about that. I don't do that. Like butting heads or people disagreements. But in these disagreements, a lot of the time, I have a tenable, logical argument, and then the other person doesn't. And it happens so frequently that I'm literally. I mean, I don't think I have to be scared because it doesn't matter because I know what's happening. That we are all part of a universal consciousness that is emerging, and it's not in some places, and it is in some places, and it doesn't in some places, and it's all fine, really, I guess. We can go through whatever we need to go through, but there is the truth that if everyone were aware of that, and I guess it's really that social conditioning that you learn to disrespect yourself. You learn to disrespect yourself in light of other people who are better, right? You know what I mean? It's 100% sure.
I look up at people who are better than me. People like BTK and he is.
BZK killer?
Yeah, he's someone that I look up to. He makes me better.
I don't even have it. I don't actually, at this point in my life, and I hope YouTube is listening to this. Yeah, he's killed a lot of people and he's great. Yeah. I know who he is. I know who BTK killer is. Yeah, he does have an name. Yeah, but you know what? Who cares? He's a BTK killer. That's enough. Like, we don't need to give. Who fucking cares? I have a name too. No one calls me Tom Michael Schultz, okay? Trust me. I'm talking to Matt Healy right now. I'm saying, I just texted him out of Brett's mode. And I was like, who are you looking for? I'm like, I don't really have an answer. I just.
Did you see The Idol?
The Idol, no.
Yeah. You know what I think is overrated is The Weeknd.
Oh my god.
This Weeknd show
Oh my god.
was a bit overrated. With Lily Rose Depp in this HBO series. It was alright.
You saw it? Is it out?
Yeah.
Was it bad? It was bad, wasn't it? Dude, he's horrible. He's horrible. Come on, he couldn't do it. He couldn't. I knew it from the scene I saw. I haven't seen it, but I didn't know it was out.
She's quite good looking, you know.
I guess so.
Yeah. Anyway, it's 20 past the
No, it's not, Brandon. It's about 5 a.m. Shut the fuck up. Say something good. I know, Brandon, I'm done. I'm not stopping it anymore. I'm done doing that. I'm done starting and stopping. I'm not stopping now. Honestly, I don't think that there's one person on the planet that shouldn't take my phone call, and that's how I'm gonna act for the rest of my fucking life.
Well, cheers to that.
So that's bad. So there we just got Brandon's fucking disapproval, right? What do I have to do? Sit and and wallow in low grade? Do I really have to do that? I'm not doing that. I won't. I'm sorry. Can't be your leader. I guess I cannot be the leader of a country who I can't stand. I cannot mire in this type of conversation. I just can't. It's just not. It's not healthy. It's actually what needs to be spoken out against. Like Michael is. Just in the same way that Michael is. Yeah, it's true. It's true. And it's sad. It's really sad that people are so easily pliable into doing bad things, into thinking that people don't have feelings. I don't know how they got that way. It's like, I feel like most of them probably don't. I mean, that's an uncommon brain condition. It's a brain condition. That's a brain condition. It's to not have empathy. It's like I can't begrudge Michael, but I can sue him and prosecute him as a plaintiff, but I do feel sorry for him, and I do not want that for him, but I do want him to feel the exact gravity of what he's done, and maybe it's for his soul, maybe it's not, I don't care, but the gravity of what he's done is so egregious to me that I almost sometimes can't take it. And that's why it is going to be in the millions, and I will not settle for anything less than that. And I actually don't believe that I'm interested in the settlement with anybody. I want the judgment at the very least. And there's a settlement with the judgment? Maybe, yeah. But you know what? Like, fucking Matty Healy doesn't take my call. Fuck that. I never wanted a judgment. I never wanted a settlement, ever. I never did. I want fucking case law that protects innocent people, but also, I don't know. No. Look, the thing is, I was just as smart as I was 2 years ago, as I am now. It's sad that I had to go through what I went through in order to sort of obtain the power, but I did not believe that I had to. I believe I had access to most of the information that I have access to now in my power. Now I'm just a little more right about it. And I'm just like done, like I'm not pretending anymore. But the scale on which we're doing this to people, which we're fucking harming people's intellectual like identities, spaces are made of people who will mute you. I'm not gonna mute you. You can talk whatever you want. What up, Buffy? How you doing, buddy? I'm not gonna fucking mute anybody, but I will say fuck you. I'll mute myself if I want to stop talking. But I'm not gonna mute you so I can control what you say. It's sickening. It's almost like honestly, it's preponderant to be quite frank. Honestly, the you know what the fact is, I literally have a mind. I can actually file a suit probably against every single company in this country. A valid one, and that's what I have been holding back right now. Because it sucks to have, because it's hard to acknowledge. Nobody wants to acknowledge it, and you have to acknowledge it all on your own. Like, basically, you have to, otherwise it's never going to get acknowledged. Because no one's gonna. People don't like to, I guess, print each other up that way, or it's just sort of like, but it is what it is. And I've been, dude. Honestly, I remember I had this moment in 2021. Before I got told I was delusional, where I thought, damn it, there are like international lawsuits all over the place, like everywhere. And then now, when I come back to myself, I find myself thinking the same exact thing. And not only thinking it, I didn't just think it, I never just thought it. That's what's so annoying, is that the people who say I just think it, they just think it. I actually am weighing evidence, literally giving mathematical preference to certain pieces of evidence and to others, and then I'm saying, okay, is this plausible? That takes a little bit out, but most of them focus on, did this happen, and could I compel it to come to light? With YouTube, you better believe that I can absolutely. No, look, if they talk about me, I'm gonna know about it. And unless they hide it, and if they look, okay, I don't know does anybody metadata? I just keep it right and left. But metadata, corroborating metadata is important. Corroborating metadata is important. Corroborating evidence is important. Ta is important. Equals and brothers are important. Lobby is important. Links important. What do you do with that? What do you do with that? Anybody have an idea? Should we go to another space? Should we all travel to another, without getting stalking, without and just see what's happening? Does somebody want to pick one? I'm telling you, it's going to be the same thing. But well, that's my guess. Some of them are even going to be worse than you think. Somebody pick one. We got the Ukraine fights back. The Diamonds, Paper Hands, Who's War, and Sit at Home. Some of it is African, I know that. Oh God. Oh, is your music producer talking spaceology? Okay, I'll fucking just say request to speak for that. Oh yeah, I'm going with you guys.
Tell you guys why you see after the Z-list, you get Z-list, like Z-list celebrities you're talking about, right? There's one more list that's not even out because they're so unfazed. That's the Zentan list. Now, there are a lot of people on the Zentan list. People that are completely irrelevant. There are benefits of being on the Zentan list. Zentan is on the Zentan list. They actually created the Zentan list. Now, what is the benefits of being on the Zentan list? I'm glad you asked, Alex.
Yeah. I mean, Roscoe's space is all fucking nice. Am I still? I think I am still good. Whatever.
Even though this is latest meet, I created this piece a while ago, actually while studying at university.
I am an area
science, and
I am.
in one of these courses I used to take,
But
I got bored and created one of these pieces. And this piece is inspired by a fashion show titled Project Runway. I don't know if you guys know it, but
of course we do, dude. Shut up. We all know Project Runway.
Tom used to host that show.
Yeah.
And before watching this show, I didn't have that much of understanding.
Oh, that's great.
A beauty standard that we usually see in the fashion world. And after seeing this show, I understand the different kind of beauties that we find not only in this fashion world, but in different parts of the world and cultures as well. So it gave me yet another dimension to
Good for
understanding
him.
beauty.
Yeah, great.
And I
Yeah.
made another work as well.
That's
This
beautiful.
one's also created after the inspiration of that show. I titled the pose of the supermodel. So there you go. This is a new piece. Thank you very
Awful.
much.
No, it's not awful, but it's not really that
That's
special.
brilliant.
It's not brilliant.
Actually,
It's not brilliant.
trying to.
It's not brilliant. It's not awful, but
For
it's not.
some reason.
It's not brilliant.
Yeah, my object is super slow. Okay.
Sorry.
Let me see from the tweet. I like it. I like the way you dressed the model. You actually the clothing she's wearing very fancy, very modern. I like it, and the way you kept things very simple there with your, the background. It's not messy. It's not crowded. It's sophisticated. It's quiet.
It's not sophisticated. It's just
to put
standard.
all the focus on the red lips, on the red top, on the supermodel.
No.
I get it and I love it. A very detailed piece. It looks like have you ever designed clothes? Like, have you ever worked as a fashion designer yourself, Minas? I don't know why I'm asking, but it looks like you could be a fashion designer yourself.
No, he's not.
Thank you very much, Ishika. Yeah, I've never created
I'm not.
Fashion design.
Yeah, I know. I can tell.
This is the first time I created.
Yeah, you should stick to drawing and get better at it because that's what you're good at.
Works based on different designs on supermodel models. So this is all from the inspiration of that show. I do have some other pieces as well, and it was for a short moment that I was inspired and I created this piece and preserved in this way. After that, I didn't have time to pursue it, so it is limited in the artwork itself. Yeah. Fascinating stuff. And I love how affordable it is. Only 4 tears, 20 editions on object. If anyone is looking for some art to collect.
Oh, no one.
Yeah, probably this one could be your cup of tea. Thank you, Minas, for sharing. I see many friends are requesting. I have around 20 requests right now. Minas, is it okay if I bring someone up? And thank you for your time, my friend. Of course. Thank you very much, Ishika, for having me. I'll drop down. Thanks a lot. Big hugs. Have a great day. And Alsan, now, my friend, mic is yours. Please share your art and tell us more.
Thanks for having me. Hi, everyone. How are you?
We are all doing great, Alsan. We are excited to hear from you. I want to know what sort of art you do, and please tell us more. I see a alpaca on your PFP, so that sort of art.
Rate the fuck out of everything we put in there. Tell it to everyone. Tell Nan about the trade store and how good it is. Let everyone know. Because it's all for your bags at the end of the day. The more people we can get on using it, the more projects know about it and see it. You tell you now, everyone we've had in so far that we've shown it off to, as far as project like leaders, have been blown away with how it works. We just have to get them in. So let everyone know about it. Tell as many as you possibly can,
I don't even know what it is.
so that we can organise time to VC and chat with them and get them on board. I think that's pretty much it from me. Sin, did you have anything else? I haven't seen any hands or anything sort of pop up, so
Evident is coming back.
cool, good stuff.
Fucking little bug.
I guess people think that I'm just an asshole. Because I've never been here.
Is still loading.
While we're waiting to have it on, I don't know if we've sort of spoken to people too much. I know we put on a few things, but the way the trade store has been designed is that, and it's not quite ready right now, but pretty much instantly it's going to be ready to go for Ethereum and Polygon as well.
That's not
So-
going to happen.
We're going to be bringing things in that these chains haven't really had
No,
cost-effective access to.
it's not true.
So pretty excited about the opportunities.
Not gonna
for us to
happen.
Get into those spaces, talk with
Dude, the odds of...
Polygon founders, Ethereum founders, that's some of the stuff that we can do
Nope,
with the trade
not
store.
going to happen. Not going to make that leap. That's a huge leap. You're not going to do it. I'm sorry. I hate to say it. That's a huge leap.
Wrap it up there.
Oh my god, dude. No one can hear any criticism.
Good stuff.
Found a wee little bug that I'm going to go and fix.
My god, you fucking...
Good stuff. As you can see, Shady, we are not Spaces hosts, so if you are looking for another job, you slide on into that DMs. It's good to have you here, mate.
Just the fastest and easiest way for us to record a conversation.
Awesome. I think that's probably it. Any questions? Hit us in the VC. We'll see you guys in the Discord, anyways.
Yeah,
Shaky.
exactly. Echo chamber.
Yo. How we doing, mate?
I'm doing good. You guys are good, man. You guys are Australian. You guys kill it regardless. It doesn't really matter what you guys say. You guys could be talking about nothing, and it really wouldn't
No.
matter that your guys' accent would just cover it anyway.
No.
You guys are good,
No.
man.
Why?
It's
What did you talk about?
I got about 3 or 4 of you guys still. I think I came to a space quite a while back. I bought a few back then, and then I think I sold a few.
NFTs are done.
Cool. Then I bought back in.
They're done. They're done.
A few times, and
They're done.
Right now.
They're still being made because art's being
You
made.
guys are cool. It's
No,
hard
they're
to
not.
run utility tool-based projects.
There are no utility-based projects that are involved in NFTs.
Go with each other,
If it's a
unfortunately.
utility-based project, it's not hard to
Our
run.
community
You guys need to figure out what a
event
utility
is
means.
Sort of like
God
average
damn it.
thoughts or okay, man,
Too many
sort of
thoughts.
projects running, like they're in the limelight because that's the thing that they're trying to do. Whilst you guys are trying to provide actual solutions to Web3, and these things are not appreciated as much in that social side of things.
I want to
So,
know.
yeah, that's why you might see like a decrease in the floor price and stuff.
No,
like that.
no,
Just because
don't.
the market in crypto
Jesus
and
Christ.
NFTs is more
Just
like a
pick
potential
me and let me
market
ask my
than
question,
it's
you
like
fuck.
an actual sort of,
Just
you
let
know,
me ask.
I
Like,
guess
It will help you if you can answer it.
patterns. Like, don't get me wrong.
No.
Crypto is more based on an algorithm pattern than I would say
Everything
NFTs
is.
but NFTs is just like a shit show. Like, you know what I mean? It's a very attention market. Like, whatever flows.
No, NFTs are done.
That's what's flowing. It's nothing else, unfortunately. Like the influence of like people is very strong nowadays, and yeah.
Matt, I think you're spot on, isn't it?
No,
But at the same time, I think that
it's not spot on. It's not
interesting
bad.
is that every style has its day, doesn't it? You know, like builders will have a time in the sun.
No,
It's
not true.
It's come and go. You know, the gambling ones have their day. There's
No.
kind of right now, Bitcoin ordinals, I suppose, is the thing of it.
That's what
No.
I'm saying. The thing right now, you know what I mean? Like, this is the trend.
Yeah.
And I genuinely think like the last, like I posted there the last few days of Polygon, the increase.
God,
in the
stop.
last 24 hours, the increase was
You
like
guys, stop.
Last, like 48 to 72 hours. I think the increase is around 40 to like 50%, something like that. And it's absolutely insane. And I do think Polygon NFTs might be the next market trend.
No, there's no more NFT market trends. It's over. It's over. The NFTs have decreased 90% more or more, at least. No, it doesn't matter. The volume, if there's no, it's still, yeah. Nope. Oh God. No. There's not any market for any NFTs. Dude, I used to recommend fucking cryptos, and I was wrong. In retrospect, short term, maybe I was reading the graphs decently, but oh, cool.
So many projects slide out as well.
Cool.
If you offer some use and a drill club, you know, like because I do really think these guys, once the volume sort of kicks on Polygon, like I think there's gonna be
No, not true. Don't go on it.
Sort of like
You know what? Because you don't want to contribute.
massive volume spike.
No. It's not gonna happen. Even if it does. It's too fucking. It's too.
It's definitely been a change. It's been neglected a bit, hasn't it?
It's too neglected.
Spoken about Matic, and everyone's always been quite bullish on the currency.
Oh God, it is just something bullish.
And that's a change for NFTs. They had a bit of a moment there, and not pushing hard.
Exactly.
Going down a bit. Called consolidation phase, I suppose. But yeah, I'm with you.
Yeah, no, it consolidated and it's worth nothing.
Also, GCM was recent was on Polygon.
It's dead. It's dead. NFT's dead.
It got like
Dead.
300k volume just in that day of Polygon volume, just because of the announcement of like D-Labs.
No, stop it. Stop it. These little press release fucking what the press releases are basically pump and dumps. Just stop. It's become so ridiculous.
We have some good mints.
No, you have nothing.
I hate like using like that's how like market trends work.
No, they don't work in crypto. There actually are no market trends in crypto. No, like it's fake. There are no market trends. No. Nope.
NFTs went dead, right? So
Yep.
But now they're not dead, right?
Yes, they are.
Why they're not dead? Because a few couple mints.
They are dead. No, they are dead. No. Oh, God. Dude, just shut up. Yeah, that's not that much.
Yeah, just absolutely crazy.
Who wants to make $1 million?
I think that day as well, the 24-hour volume for NFTs on Solana was also like around like 900k as well. And that was like crazy. So basically, like they did, you know, basically the same amount of volume in the same day as just the trading volume on NFTs. So I think that, you know, sort of just made a massive spike for
Nope.
and from then,
Sorry.
Matt Labs went to
Nope. There consistent with data.
Just started flying, spiking, claiming its way back up. ABC bounced back, and it's definitely good to see.
Nothing else, guy.
Going forward.
I agree. As a project where it doesn't.
Oh, you're right, nothing.
Yes, but for us, it's very much about building up people up in the background. It's our tools that people use to succeed. But I've always been a firm believer that
Tell me how.
for the space to win, for Solana to win all of the good projects.
What projects?
With shitting on one project because you want yours to do better.
That's oh my god. That's
because
oh god.
So I think it's important that we have a whole pile of different projects.
No.
These guys
No.
are doing emojis in the fucking comments below. Fucking annoying the shit out of me. When I was trying to speak, they just influence the way. Look at my breath. Why you guys put your thumbs down when I'm saying something good? I was clearly saying some alpha. You guys put your thumbs down.
No, you weren't saying alpha.
You guys made me do this shit.
You weren't saying alpha shit. You weren't. You were saying tired shit.
I say the same thing. That's serious. I was like, oh fuck. Is it that bad what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, shut the fuck up.
Well, I just wanted to say the trade floor is going to be sweet and it's going to be cool for so many people, but the back end of what Sim's built is going to be awesome. I think I've said it to him 100 times that it's going to be the best software as a service that's out there for Web3 and the things that come.
What's Web3? I wonder what they'll say if I ask that.
It's so easy. It's easy to make.
What's Web3?
To get access to this program.
What's Web3?
So cool.
Tell me what it is.
That's what I was saying.
Tell me what it is. Tell me what Web3 is.
I set up a dummy project.
Then tell me what.
And added a hash list and the whole works and jerks. So the fact that I could set up a project and utilize the trade store means that fucking anyone could do it. So
Oh no, this is not bad.
to ever understand
Good.
too much of that side of things. So if I can do it, then anyone can do it.
No.
Gives people how to explore how it's going to work.
No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
It's good because I think it's fun to be able to empower project owners
So,
to have a bit more say in how things work. As well.
no, it's not always. They don't always need it.
Now beholden to the devs.
Shut the fuck up. I've been removed. Yes, I have too much brain input because I hear these people talking about NFTs, and the NFT moment is past. It is a link, 90% value decrease without a resurrection up to anything significant, and people still want to pretend like there's utility in NFTs, and they can't even demonstrate what the utility is. Honestly, it's a big scam. It's a big fucking scam. Because there's no utility other than in paying other people for the art. But oh god, I don't know.
On canvas with acrylic, it is
I don't know. It's just
to canvas, and then
it's just
I
I don't
connected
know.
them together because I wanted to show
I'll
again
never be able to
between me and me.
what am I supposed to like? Am I
Sometimes
supposed to
we stop
filter my
it.
way in?
We can't understand what is happening inside us.
Yeah, that's a great
And
point.
then,
Yeah, I
we
like
created
that.
it is a collaboration.
Yeah.
And then one of my friends
Can't understand
made
what's-
the music for this piece.
Yeah.
And it is on Super Ray right now.
Sweet.
Thank you so much, Ishika. Thank you. It is the fast promotion.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Yeah.
This piece is super stunning. It's dense. It's perplexing.
No, it's not stunning. It's
intriguing.
mediocre,
It's,
above
emotionally
mediocre, but not that
charged
great.
because I
I'm
see so
sorry, it's not
much.
that great.
And although it's quieter, but it's expressive. And
No.
the balance, I don't know how
It's
you
not
do
that good.
Mariam.
It's
The balance is
it has
incredible.
technique,
and
but it
you
doesn't.
mentioned the whole message of it. It is
No,
fighting
people need to
me
hear the.
versus me. So last time I looked at the piece,
No, she's
I
wrong.
was thinking
It
of
has some
different
technique, but it
stories.
doesn't have any
Who
talent.
can the other woman be? Because I see two women together. At first I thought, are they sisters? And then in my head it also came up, are they two lovers? Or are they two women probably in love with the same man?
Oh, shut
behind
up.
the
It's
door
such
out
a
there? Because I see a figure
boring.
out there.
Boring.
It's a man standing.
Boring.
I see that while they were going through the wilderness for 40 years, it was because God wanted them to develop or build them. That was why they had to go through the wilderness for 40 years. So that's my question for Kimika. Thank you.
I think you need to send the mic to Kimika in case he's not here. I am right now. Did it right now. So, yep. Did it right now. So Kimika, switch the mic. So please hold us on the mic. Right. Thank you. Right, Kimika, yeah, please go. I asked, let's repeat the question again. I didn't hear the question, sorry. Okay, I said,
Oh.
responsible for you going through a particular phase in your life. Now, the Israelites went through the wilderness for 40 years, and they were not supposed to go through the wilderness for 40 years. Something was responsible for that. Now, would you say that God was trying to build them or forge them going through the wilderness for 40 years?
Yes, I would say that. Yes, because if you check who they became after that long period of time, they wouldn't have been who they were, who they became if that journey was a very short period. Because let's say I think the Bible made it clear that what journey was supposed to be for 40 days, or I can't remember.
Wow, it's not
What
that
was the
much.
specific number it was supposed to be? I think about 40 days. I'm not sure.
I gotta know more about what they're talking about.
40 days. Thank you. Now, look at what happened in 40 years. There was a time they even went to go and make idols to worship idols because they stayed a long time. So this means that if that journey had lasted just 40 days, a whole lot of them would have come up to the idol at the sight of the first discomfort. And what would have been the point? These are people who are supposed to start the new generation of Israelites. It was basically them. And they would have just gone back to their Egyptian ways. So that 40 years was character building. A whole lot of things happened. In fact, even though that journey took 40 years, Moses himself wouldn't have known the extent of his anger problems. He wouldn't have known the extent. If that were all things
Yes, he would. Yes, he does. Yes, he does.
This is a sister that became
Dude, of course he does.
Their faith would have been tested.
He does
So
now.
at the end of the day, it was
He
still character.
does. Moses.
And setback, our actions or characters might cause setbacks in our lives too. Not
Yeah,
that we're trying to force us to.
yeah,
Our
of
actions
course.
or characters might cause setbacks in our
Yeah,
lives.
but you know what? Being Moses would also.
When the Israelites were trying to fight,
Being Moses would also be a setback in your life too.
Sorry, Todd, I'm coming. I'm just coming. Sorry, hold on. It was something that happened in the tent of the Israelites that caused be victorious over the Israelites. So some certain things might cause setback in our lives. If we do not understand some things, if we are not being graced to dissect what is responsible, we will still be lagging behind. We'll be lagging behind. That's what I'm
saying that when the setback happens, yeah, what do you do to recover? Because when setback happens, people tend to recover or people die in the setback. So the period of recovering, have you learned why the setback happened? Have you repented for what you did that caused the setback in the first place? So that's the entire, that's why I say it's character building. At the end of the day, even if it's your character, your actions that cause the setback, in the process of you coming back to where you were supposed to be or recover, what did you do? Have you realized now that I am the cause? Or you're still blaming the universe, blaming every other person? What have you done in the process of that setback?
And also, what was your goal? Because I'm new. I want to know what the goal was too.
Can you hang on? Like, when it's your turn, don't
Speak out of turn.
interrupt anybody.
I
Allow
wasn't.
people to finish
I did.
say what they're saying.
I did, and then I said something.
You talk.
No, I know. I just said.
I don't know if you get my point, Daddy.
I really agree with you. I just want to ask a few questions. I really agree with you. 100 for you, bro. 100.
Jay, please, could you check your DM?
Can I go next?
No, you
Sure.
can't. Wait, hang on. He's going to, but he should hang on first.
I was asking the host. I was here before Todd.
I mean, do you guys want me to talk, or I don't? I mean, I'll talk when you want me to.
All right. Please hold on. So please hold on.
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Can you guys hear me? Yeah, loud and clear. Right. So I was going to comment on what I think Efosa was saying earlier. He made some very valid points at the beginning, but I think he made very great mistakes at the end. There needs to be a clear distinction between the will of God and the will of man. When he made a statement saying faith is beyond maybe just expecting things that you cannot see, it was very correct. When he said human beings have free will, it was very correct. But the human beings have free will ensures the fact that human beings have their own will.
Yeah.
Their own will.
Humans have their own fucking perspectives. Yeah, they do. Yes, yes. You're right. They got their own perspective. Yeah. Yeah, probably, yes. Yes, he's right. Yep. Yeah. Yeah, where are you expecting it to come? Yeah, what's the will of God? Exactly. No, it will not. It's coming when you're confronted with that kind. Yeah. That's true, yes. Yeah. What's the will of God, though? You're right. Yep. Yes. No, it's not Satan. No, it's just purity. Yeah.